Hey, you know who it is. This your boy, Shooter the Investor, and I'm checking in for the gang. And gang, I got a hot one for you. But before we jump into the actual video, real quick, the top pinned comment below, go check out my latest ebook. Yeah, I just dropped my second ebook. This is my first children's ebook. It is entitled Stock Market ABCs. I am dropping seeds for our kids, man. I'm trying to teach our kids the basic fundamentals of the stock market, and not only teaching the kids, but you too as the parent. Why? Because you got to read the information to our kids, so therefore you're digesting the information as well too for the stock market. Why am I doing this? Because our school systems are not going to teach this for obvious reasons. It's very important that we start self-consciously planting these seeds in our kids' brains so they can understand the importance of financial literacy at an early age. So therefore, generational wealth will start to be taught, forming, and then ultimately we start passing down those tools to our kids, and therefore, our generation and our legacy lives on through financial literacy and financial means. So check out my book right now. The top pinned comment, click on that. And if you want to copy it, cool. If you don't, that's fine too. At the end of the day, make sure you're teaching your kids the proper education in regards to financial literacy. I digress. Let's get into the video, man. So what we got today, we're going to go a quick overview of my crypto portfolio. And I say quick, but y'all know me. I like to chit chat. So keep it locked. We're going to go over my crypto portfolio. We're going to look at Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're going to check out the technical analysis behind it and kind of get an idea where the sentiment could be trending to, and get an understanding where we at, just the overall scope of where the market could be going, and how to mostly prepare if we're going to be start buying in a certain different place. So we'll look at some other different places other than Bitcoin and Ethereum, but I always like to start there because those are the big dogs. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. Or the portfolio. Hey man, I am like super geek, super excited. If you can't tell, man, my mood is on 20 right now. It's just feeling good, man. Feeling great. You know what I'm saying? So this is the Fear and Greed Index. And look, guys, I found one with a black background. I am super geeked about this because, as you guys know, I always talked about, it's 2023. There's no reason why there shouldn't be a dark mode option on every website. I found a Fear and Greed Index that is dark, so you don't get that bright white screen, and I got to go in there and edit and I digress. You already know the market sentiment right now is sitting at a 53, which is considered to be greed. We're above the 50%, 50 line, or whatever you want to call it. Yesterday was right there in neutral. Bitcoin overall Dynasty is still at 40.4%, or up 0.5%. The volume is down today. We've been down, we've been pulling back, but the market cap, according to this, and I have to compare it to coin market cap, but we're sitting at 1.1 trillion. Let me jump over here. See, market cap, coin market cap got us sitting at 1 trillion. I always tell y'all, man, you gotta verify, you gotta compare, especially in the crypto market, man. It is what it is, right? So as you can kind of see, just a kind of quick chart of the crypto fear and greed chart here. Yeah, we come a long way, man. We were sitting in this bottom right here since 2020 and 2021, man. That pullback was, whew, gut wrenching. You got to be mentally tough to go through that kind of pullback in that bear market, man. But you can kind of see we're spiking up. As you can see here, we kind of spiked up. We kind of pulled back, right? We pulled back here in 2021, 22. Again, you got to have mental toughness when you get into this, investing game. That's on stocks and crypto. So let's go to CoinMarketCap. This is CoinMarketCap.com. We still got over 22,000 cryptos. There's still 553 exchanges out there, and the market cap is sitting at 1 trillion. So salute to everybody out there hodling your bags, not getting goddamn finessed out your bags, because we know the media is working overtime to get us up out our bags on both sides, crypto and the stock. So I salute to you guys for sure. Bitcoin still sitting at the top dog, down. We're always looking at 7-day percent. We long-term investing. We look at it a week, right? We start with the week. It's been down 5.5%. It is what it is. Nice little pullback. Had a sick run the last 4 weeks or so, man. Definitely need a nice pullback, nice little price correction. We'll look at the chart and get into that. Ethereum down 3%, still trading about 1,600. If you got opportunity to take a little profit when it hits about 17, salute to you. BNB down 3.5. BNB's been getting beat up in the market, man, or not in the market, in the news, especially with their stable coin and SEC and everything, but they're still holding steady here. Market cap still about 47 billion. So salute to BNB. XRP down 3.29% on the 7-day period, trading about 38 cents. Cardano pulled back about 5 or 6 cents, trading at 35 cents, down 10%. Me personally, I bought some Cardano the other day. No cap. I bought about 600 tokens, roughly spent about $200 something. I'm looking to buy some more as this thing continue to pull back. We'll look at that chart for sure. Polygon down 13%, trading about $1.22 at the time of the recording. Definitely going to be buying more of that. I got a big number in mind. I don't say a big number. I got a certain... I want to at least have about 10,000 Polygon. Let me just put that out there. My bag is not full. We're going to get that bag full for sure. Solana's pulled back 11%. Polkadot's down 12.5%. Polkadot sitting roughly at $6. I bought some at $7, so I need the dollar cost average and bring that back down. So I'm going to throw some bread into that as well. And then, of course, I like to look at Avalanche. Avalanche is down damn near 20%, sitting at $17.32. I'm definitely going to be adding to my bag because, when it pulls back 20%, I like to load up. So my portfolio, we got some red mixture up in there. We got some green bean. You can kind of see what's green. Them AI plays, baby. Who's been locked in with my crypto AI plays? Go check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. My AI plays are going crazy. Also, I dropped my AI stock plays for 2023. Go check that out. These are stock AI plays that you must do your research on. Might want to add to your portfolio. Hey, I'm not telling you buy, sell, or hold, but do your research because AI plays is definitely here to stay. Anyways, AGIX, you already know what that is. Singletary net at 21% on the day. Yes, sir. Let's go. And I did fill up my bag last week when it was trading about 30 something cent. So I'm happy to see that up above 53 cent right now. We sitting pretty. We've been holding that thing steady over the year. We've been up 455%. Salute to the gang who jumped on the AGIX from last year in the Discord. Not in the Discord, you might want to get in there because we are throwing out the plays early because it's all about getting in them plays early, you dig? And we stand in them plays tough. Anyways, one of the ones that I added, I want to say last week, I talked about this one in particular is ALI, Artificial Liquid Intelligence. It's going crazy right now, up 16% on a month, up 51% on the year. We're up 79%. We're closing in on that all-time high from last year of 8 cents. We've been sitting pretty in this one as well too. And you already know render token sitting up by about 4 to 8%. That was definitely one of the ones that I had in the bag from last year as well too. So we sitting pretty on there. Still down about 42% on the year, which is totally fine. Totally fine. We're going to hold that long term because we already know what type of project that's going to be. They're doing big things. Singletary DAO, the DAO governance token for AGI, it's up 10%. And one of my all-time favorites AI plays is Fetch. Fetch.ai sitting pretty at 8.2%. So overall, I got some green bean up in here, like XRP and this is based on a week. That's the day. Let me switch it to the week. Now we get some red, right? On the week, which I like to look at because I'm a long-term investor. This shows me opportunities where I can go in here and buy, right? The day is cool, right? Day can be a little misleading depending if you want to get in there and start dollar cost averaging. But I like looking at it from a week standpoint to kind of give me the full picture, the full understanding of what I'm looking at. So from a week standpoint, I'm looking at Avalanche for sure. They're going to hit about 20%. H-bar, that's getting close to my 20% buy-in. ICP is getting there. Lossless is already there, so I'll definitely be looking at them. I'm not going to be adding to AGIX because we're plus 20%. If anything, I want to take a little bit of profits, but honestly, I'm waiting for that thing to really pop. Like this 20%, I'm not really getting out of bed for that. You know what I'm saying? It's some good money, no doubt. If I wanted to take a little bit of profit and maybe wait and allocate it somewhere else, maybe. But I know what that project could do in the bull run. So I want to kind of make sure I'm just holding that. I'll find different areas to take profit from different plays. Ocean Protocol, waiting on this. This hit about 15%, looking at dollar cost average in this for sure. Let me see my vet. Vet hit about 15%. I'm dollar cost averaging there. I'm almost bag full on Vet, so I'm still looking for the best discounts for Vet for sure. Airweave, getting close to my 20%. So I'm definitely going to be looking for that. Definitely want to add about anywhere from, we'll probably do, yeah, maybe another 100. That going to be about a rack. It's no biggie on that. Definitely want to get into that. Still down about 65% on the year. Zilliqui, what was that? 9.6%. See if we can pull back a little bit more. I want to see if we can pull back. We're roughly about that 3 cent. So maybe if we can pull back a cent, I know that's like nickel and diamond. Like, damn, shoot, it's only a penny, bruh. I know, man, but I want the best deals. I bought this at a penny. So I want the best deals. I'm sorry. I'm patient. I'm a patient investor. I can wait for the pullback. We'll look at the chart too. Sandbox about 12%. We'll look at the chart. We'll look at the chart on Sandbox as well too. So this is my portfolio, man, based on a week. You know, it is what it is. It's red. This for me is some buying opportunities on certain crypto plays that I'm in. Obviously here, the graph is definitely one of the ones. Graph and render are my two favorite storage. I think they're going to do really, really cool things. Cool thing about, if you didn't know about crypto bubbles, you can move these bubbles. You can kind of move them like, get up out of here. Get up out of here, gala. You have a little war, like, slide the big dog over. Let it sit in the middle at 22%. Anyways, man, I'm just having a little fun, man. Let's get into these charts. Bet. Look, this is the Ethereum chart on a weekly. What's the weekly chart of Ethereum? You see what the pattern is. Hey, in the comments, looking at this Ethereum chart, tell me what pattern this is. I know what this is. Tell me what do you see? What pattern do you see on this right here on Ethereum? Let me know in the comments. I might shoot you about $5 worth of Ethereum or something like that. I don't know. We might do something. I might give you a free copy of the ebook. Maybe I'll do that. Drop me a comment below. I'll throw you a free copy of the ebook. Anyway, looking at the weekly, man, we're right here above this resistance pattern line right now. We've been sitting up here pretty much consolidating on a weekly standpoint. We're right above the red line, which is my 200 SMA, so that's good news. And we're right below the 50 SMA as well too. So we're kind of in like this little crunch, right? We're building up this little pressure, trying to see if we'll pop. Naturally, what could happen and what's happened is that when it hits this resistance line twice, it rejects and creates and goes to the support. So we've been sitting here kind of trading sideways on a weekly standpoint. If I change this to the daily, you kind of see we have some good activity here. Nice confluence building up. We've riding this 50 SMA, and we're way above the 200 and the 100. So that's kind of like a good thing. But we also created this double top right here, and we have this neckline. So we could break below 1456. And if so, you can kind of expect us to kind of get down into this $1,200-$1,300 range. Now, that's not a promise. That's what I'm seeing from the chart. What could happen based off of just the trend, based off of just where we coming from, right? As you can see here, the rejection and trade down, finding that support. And we've been sitting around here since roughly, I'll just say since January, right? Hanging out in this little area. So if we don't break above this swing high of this 1700, which is a vital supply zone, right? Based off of right here, vital supply zone to push up in that 20,000 range. Ethereum, then we can possibly see us start pushing here. Of course, it's going to depend on the market sentiment, news, what's going on in the world of stocks as well too. But right now we're holding this 50 SMA pretty well. We've been dancing right off of it. SMA crossed over the 2 and the 100 SMA. We'll see what it looks like. RSI is pretty even Steven, sitting roughly about 50%. It could get hot again, or we could totally lose it. Worth looking. Now, is this a good opportunity to buy ETH? Well, ETH is currently down, right? We saw that in the portfolio. ETH is down about 5%. I only buy cryptos on red days or red weeks, right? So currently we are in some red candles. What are some good entries? I would say looking at this swing low here, this candle from the 25th of February, that might be a good entry. So I will create a alert, right? That's a swing area right there. Maybe I didn't do it. There we go. We got that swing there. And then we have our swing here, right? So if all else, so we got this first initial swing area right here, roughly about 1560. That could be a good opportunity to get into some ETH. And then if all hits the fan and we get below this neckline for this double top confirmation, that's about 1458. After that, you can kind of go from 1458 to 1356 to swing high here. And then after that, just let it free fall and kind of let it do what it do and retest this demand zone that it created. So that's just from a daily standpoint. From a weekly standpoint, same ordeal, right? Same ordeal there. Let's look at Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin has came up out of this downward wedge. This triangle, symmetric triangle popped already, and now we're consolidating as well too. Now, Bitcoin, on the other hand, is below the 200 SMA, and it's holding the 50 SMA currently. I'm just gonna say the 200, 150. You know these lines that I'm looking at is from the SMA. That's a tongue twister trying to say that, man. Brain don't work that fast. Anyway, so we hold the 50 right now, consolidating, and we're above. So we don't really have any resistance, or we don't really have any support when it comes from an SMA standpoint. But we do have some support here about 21.4, 21.5. And I'm basing that off this supply zone right here. So let me draw that out. Right? We got this nice supply zone that we've burst through, retest. I love to see that. I love when we reach a supply zone from a demand and we break through, we catch a retest, right? So if you wasn't into Bitcoin, and if you guys know, I trade options. I love a breakthrough retest strategy. Even I use the same thing when I'm buying cryptocurrency as well too, and I'm not necessarily shorting or long any of the crypto. I still like to see that. It gives me a better understanding of what I'm looking at, especially for buying in, right? So you see this demand area that was created. We had this breakthrough. We ripped through this previous supply, right? Remember, supply is when the price action drastically drops, which it did, creates a supply zone. Institutional retailers taking profits at a fast, rapid rate. Then a demand zone, which is demand, right? Where the price action increases, right? Skyrockets, pops right through that supply. What I like to see, and this gives you an opportunity if you miss this run up, these pullbacks. These are healthy pullbacks. It retested this previous supply, used it, which was once a resistance, as a support now. So use it as support, and you can see it bounce and push, right? And now we're starting to see some pullback. This is on a weekly. If I break this down on a daily, you can kind of see it a little bit better. You see the price starting to, the accumulation is happening. Then we have the rip, big buying happening, big buying. We rip through that supply area. We pull back, retest, and pop right through that supply zone from November-ish, right? You want to see that. Then you see this continuation, right? So if you missed this run up, this is where you get in. When you see that pop out, you get in here, throw in whatever money, and then boom, right? Finds resistance, comes back and retests. Shows that is a firm retest. This now went from resistance to support. This previous supply zone is now support. Bounce off the support, rips for another run through. This is classic. This is classic price action. You don't get any better than this. This is sweet right here. This is trading one-on-one, supply and demand. So what I'm watching now to see, we'll pull back and retest this previous supply zone, which is support now. Come back and see if we retest it for a second time. We want to see if it actually holds. We have a supply zone here with the price decrease and they took profits. So that's something to watch as well too, right? Draw that out. And so we want to see if it pulls back, continue to hold this 50 and then pushes and continues to push. If not, we will reject this and push us back to this previous supply from November or support line, whatever you want to call it, the support area. So very classic on Bitcoin right now. Now, where do I think this can possibly go? Obviously there's two directions. I would like to see it come back and retest this 20,000 Bitcoin. That's a possibility as well too. I can see some build up here, right? I am kind of concerned with this flagpole here and this rising wedge pattern right here trading. If you don't see it, I can switch it to the 4. You can kind of see it a little better, 4 hour, right? You have this flagpole here. You have this upward motion, right? This upward price action, right? Usually, I'll give you a pro tip. When you get, and this is like a bear flag as well too. When you get this upward trading action, you usually see it sell off. This is trying to find, these are bears and bulls fighting on direction, right? So right now, the bulls are winning, but the bears are still in there selling off as well too. So you get this back and forth right here. And usually the bears, about 57% chance that this could continue to rally down. The bulls will probably say, you know what, you guys got it. It is what it is. We'll take our profits and just let this thing sell off and come back to this support area that was previous supply. So this could sell off, get us back in that 20, 21, 21.5 Bitcoin range. Or the bulls could win and get us up and retest this 25 range. So this is important right now. And just going off of all overall market sentiment, the news or whatnot, that affects it, the economy, the inflation, CPI data, et cetera, et cetera. All that stuff plays a key part in the direction of this stock. So let's keep that in mind. Let's look at a few other plays before we get off this video. ADA. Y'all know I'm a big ADA fan. Quick. ADA in the supply zone. They're in their initial supply zone back in 2018. So it's been trading there, holding this upward trend line here as well too. Let me adjust that. Yeah, really nothing unordinary here. It's been holding in this little supply area right here. The 50, the 100, 200 is above. So definitely watching that. Maybe we'll retest this demand zone here at about 20 something cents. If so, I am here for it. Where to buy? Definitely want to look at this below 32 cent and then at 24 cent for ADA, my personal opinion. Let's look at some metaverse plays. We haven't really talked a lot about metaverse in some of these videos. Here's Mana right now. Mana, beautiful flag. Right now we're on a downtrend, a downward wedge. Usually when you have a downward wedge, you catch a pop. So we got a nice price correction from the run up, which is definitely something that you want to see, right? You got that nice pullback, that price correction, trying to find support. And we want to see if this thing pops and continue to go. So definitely keep your eyes out. It is still sitting under 50 on the RSI, which is, I'm not going to say it's a troublesome to me, but I definitely want to see this get above it to kind of confirm that upward or that uptrend movement. But overall, like, this is really healthy in my opinion to have this nice 200% rally and then currently selling off, right? Giving people opportunity to buy in. Maybe we'll get a double top. Maybe we get another play here, pushing it back to that supply area. But if not, we might continue to get some sell-off or we can continue to get a push. Definitely will be watching Mana for sure. My bags is packed on Mana. I'm definitely happy. If we look on the daily, you get a little bit more price action here. We got a nice little bullish flag being produced here as well too. Sandbox. Sandbox follows pretty much the same suit of Mana or Decentraland. So you can kind of expect the same thing. Really don't need to repeat what I just said. It's literally the same type of chart. Let's look at Zilliqui. Zilliqui kind of lagging behind Sandbox and Mana. Mana, Sandbox is like Bitcoin, Ethereum within the metaverse. They're sitting in between 1 and 2, and they pretty much flip flop. So they're roughly kind of like showing their dominance in the market in that sector. So a lot of these other metaverse plays kind of follow suit when it comes as far as price action goes, as you can see. Like if I was to pull up Axis, AXS, same thing, right? Downward selling motion on the weekly. If I flip it to the daily, we had that downward motion, seeing that nice healthy pullback from the run up, and possibly we can see if we retest this supply zone that was created, right? Engine coin, you got the same thing. This is more so of a run up here, a nice run up actually. Engine's coin is currently trading at 46 cent. It started about 20 something cent, 23 cent, and it's since then been up 150%. So we have a nice small price corrections here. I do like to see this 50 did cross over this 200 SMA. Let's see if it pulled back, regains that 50 for support, and see if it get above this swing high right here, about 57 cent. Definitely something to watch. I personally have some in my portfolio, so definitely keep your eyes on it. Gala had an amazing run up back in December. The run up was about almost 300%. So since then, it's been pulling back, roughly down from that run up about 40%. It's not bad. Still up 260% since December, and it's currently sitting on the 200 SMA. Now, it did drop under the 50 SMA, but it is currently holding. I want to see this kind of like even Steven itself out. Maybe start trading sideways. If not, see if it start pulling back. Overall, Gala is sitting pretty, in my opinion, for opportunity to buy. Not telling you buy, sell, or hold. Just letting you know. You do what you want. So definitely look out on that. So I think that's enough, right? That's enough charts, enough technical analysis, man. Overall, it's gonna you guys know this is gonna rely off the back of Bitcoin and Ethereum as far as the market, but it's also gonna rely off the CPI data of the Fed and how Congress is coming at it. Now, XRP has been in the news. They're still having excuse me, give me a second. Flax seeds, baby. XRP still battling the SEC. There's been a lot of chirping about if this Q1 is where the case settles. I think that's just a lot of internet talk. I don't think really nobody knows. I think a lot of people are trying to pump it up, like hurry up and get into XRP. The case is supposed to close. I'm not going to tell y'all to do that. I personally like XRP. I've been liking XRP for a long time. I'm not I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you guys you need to get in right now, but definitely pay attention to where the case and the direction is. Nobody on the internet knows when this case is going to close. Everyone is speculating. Everyone probably got their bags packed. Everyone's probably pumping XRP for you to get in there to increase this price action. I'm going to tell you from a real standpoint, XRP is definitely the banker's coin. XRP is probably going to be the lead role into the United States currency when it switch over to a digital currency, and it's going to be the lead coin for ISO 2020. Buy XRP if you want to. Should you be holding some XRP in your portfolio? I think so. It'd be smart. I can't tell you how much XRP or how much money you need to put into XRP. Do not overdo it, meaning do not put money that you don't have and investing it into XRP. Do not take out loans and put money into any crypto or stock play. Play this smart. We have time. 2023, in my personal opinion, is the accumulation year. This is the opportunity to buy. You may not get the best prices like in the bull market of last year, right? We might just be doing a lot of sideways trading above that bottom, that potential bottom, because we still got it can pull back and break through that current bottom, current support that we're at, right? You have potential to still get into a lot of these crypto plays at a discounted price before the actual run. Do not panic. Do not feel like you have to do unorthodox things like sell your car, sell your dog, sell your children for cryptocurrency, shit, stuff like that. You feel me? Take your time, invest smartly, wait for those red candle days, take profits, right, to build that confidence up, but just play it smart. Don't let people on the internet, including me, right? I'm on the internet, I'm on the YouTube. I just can't blame them other people, but understand that some people just don't have your best interests. And me saying that I have the best interests of you, you can take it as a grain of salt, but I truly do. I wouldn't be here. I'm not going to sit here and pick one coin and talk about it every day and just pump it. I talk about everything, right? I look at this because I'm well diverse in my portfolio. I want to talk about everything because everything has a potential. But at the same time, I'm always telling you guys, buy these coins, these projects on red days. Do not go in here and just buy up coins just because you come across a video and they make it sound sweet. Do your research. Understand these projects before you buy into these projects. Go look at the chart and see where the best buying opportunities, right? Don't feel like, dang, if I don't buy it now, I'm going to miss out. FOMO buying, right? Play it smart. Take your time. 2023 is going to be a good year to accumulate into most of these plays here. Yeah, you might not get it at the best price now, but we still got room at the bottom too. So while they're telling you, yo, throw in at least $1,000 right now, what happens if these coins start selling off? Then you're going to be down 50%. Like let's sell Ethereum sells off 50%. You're going to be down 50%. You're going to be mad, right? Be smart. Take your time. Be patient. We have time to the upside. to those previous all-time highs. We got time. Just take your time. All right. I'll leave you with that. Talk to you guys long enough. You know, I love talking to you guys. Super excited. Again, if you think I deserved a thumbs up on this video, please do so now. Reshare this video, share it with your people. Drop a comment. Let's have some good dialect back and forth, good conversation in the comments. And check out the ebook Stock Market ABCs. Again, that's my first children's book. I'm super excited. Check that out. And if you already copped it, let me know what you think of it in the comments. Give me like, be 100% transparent. What could be better? What is dope? What is not dope? Let me know, because that's the only way I get better, because there are more books that I'm going to be dropping, because I believe education is very important, especially right now in this bear market, because I still consider it a bear market. And this bear market is for us to gain as much information about crypto plays, stock plays, and just overall financial literacy. So it's your boy, Shooter the Investor. I checked in for the gang today. Peace, love. I'm out. Yeah, baby. Go get the ebook. It's fire.